Do you know the difference between a man who gets intimacy and one who goes home alone? The one who gets intimacy knows how to understand the game. Because here's the truth. It's hard to know when a woman is interested in you, but it's even harder to know when she's ready to sleep with you. Women are not going to say directly, "I want sex with you." Instead, they say what I'll reveal in this video, statements that are actually disguised sexual invitations. They need to maintain a certain elegance while letting you know they're ready. Most men never pick up on these signals. They think she's just being friendly or making casual conversation. The result? They miss incredible opportunities without even realizing it. But you are not going to be one of those men. In the next few minutes, you'll learn exactly what a woman says when she wants to sleep with you. By the end of this video, you'll be a different man, one who finally understands the game women play. This can transform your sex life forever, so pay full attention because every word of this video is worth gold. Phrase number 1, you're a problem. We start with one of the most powerful ones, and one that often goes unnoticed. When a woman tells you, "You're a problem," or "You cause me problems," especially with a playful smile or while teasing you, it's not a complaint. It's pure sexual attraction disguised. Why does she say this? Because you're generating intense emotions in her, and for women, intense emotion equals sexual attraction. Think about it this way. If you were boring, predictable, or just another ordinary guy, she would never say you're a problem. Problematic men are the ones who awaken something primal in them. She knows you're not the typical nice guy who plays it safe and never takes risks. There's something dangerous about you, something that excites her and makes her nervous at the same time. When a woman says this, she's basically admitting, "You shake me up in a way I can't control, and that turns me on enormously." A part of her rational mind tells her she should be careful with you. But there's another part, the primal part, the sexual part, that wants to completely surrender and let you take her. The key here is to understand that when she calls you a problem, she has already placed you in the category of sexually attractive men. She doesn't say this to her coworker friend or the nice neighbor. How should you respond when she says this? With more playfulness and confidence. You can say something like, "You're just starting to see my problems," or, "And you're exactly the kind of woman who solves them." Phrase number 2, I love being with you. This phrase may sound innocent, but when a woman says it with a certain intensity, especially if she adds something like, "Time flies when I'm with you," it's a massive sexual signal. Why? Because women are very careful with their words when it comes to emotional intimacy. Saying, "I love being with you" is a powerful statement. She's not saying, "I have fun with you" or "You're funny." She's saying she loves being with you. That word, love, carries a very strong emotional and sexual charge. When she adds "time flies," she's telling you that she gets so absorbed in your presence that she loses track of time. This only happens when there's a deep connection and intense attraction. Deep down, what she's really communicating is, "I could spend hours and hours with you, especially in a more intimate setting." This phrase also indicates that she already sees you as more than just a casual date or encounter. She's telling you there's something special about the dynamic between the two of you. The trap most men fall into here is responding with something very emotional like, "I feel the same way," or "You're amazing." Mistake. The correct response keeps the tension. Careful, you might get used to it. Or, "You haven't seen anything yet." Remember, she already gave you the emotional information. Your job is not to match her emotional level, but to maintain the mystery and tension that keeps her hooked. Phrase number 3, I don't usually do this, but this is one of the clearest and most direct signals a woman can give you. When she says, I don't usually do this, but she's basically giving you an anticipatory justification for what she's about to do with you. Real translation: normally, I don't sleep with someone this fast, but with you, I'm going to make an exception. Why does she need to justify herself? Because socially, women face more judgment than men for having casual sexual encounters. So she needs to convince herself and you that this is special, not her normal behavior. But here's the key. She already mentally decided she wants to take things to the next level. The justification comes after the decision, not before. It's her way of saying, I'm making an exception with you because you're different, because you make me feel something others don't. This phrase is never said to just any man. She only uses it when the attraction is so strong that she's willing to break her own rules. Some examples of how this phrase continues: I don't usually do this, but do you want to come up for a coffee? I don't usually do this, but I feel really attracted to you. I don't usually do this, but there's something about you I can't resist. Your response here is crucial. Don't judge her, don't act surprised, and definitely don't say something like, don't worry, I don't either. Instead, something like, I like it when you do things you don't usually do, or simply, what is it that you don't usually do? Stay calm, stay confident, and let her feel comfortable with her decision. Phrase number 4. It's getting late, but this is so much fun. This is pure female psychology. If a woman wanted to end the interaction, she would simply say, it's getting late, I should go. Period. But when she adds, but this is so much fun, she's giving you a massive open door. What she's really saying is, technically, I should leave, but I don't want to. I need you to give me a reason to stay. It's a disguised invitation. She wants to extend the time together, but she needs you to take the lead so she doesn't seem too eager or too available. In the female world, this is equivalent to saying, please, give me a reason not to leave because I really want to stay with you. The timing of this phrase is crucial. It usually appears when you've already been together for a while and the connection is flowing. She feels the sexual tension, but she needs a socially acceptable excuse to take it further. Some contexts where this phrase appears: at the end of a successful date, during a deep conversation at your place or hers, after a moment of physical intimacy, when you're in a public place, but the energy is rising, your response determines whether the opportunity continues or is lost. Losing response: yeah, it's late, you should go. Winning response: then let's stay a little longer, or the night is just getting started. The key is to recognize that she's not saying this because she really wants to leave. She's saying it because she wants you to convince her to stay. Phrase number 5. Do you live nearby? This seemingly innocent question is actually one of the most direct in the female arsenal. When a woman asks, do you live nearby? Especially after a good connection, she's not making casual small talk about real estate. She's evaluating the logistics for intimacy. In her mind, she's already considering, how easy would it be to go to his place? Could we continue this in private? This question usually pops up in key moments. After a date that went really well. During a conversation where sexual tension is high when you're in a public place, but both feel the attraction. In contexts where the night could continue somewhere else. What's interesting is that women rarely ask this out of genuine curiosity about where you live. If it were just curiosity, she would ask, which area do you live in? Or, what part of the city are you from? But, do you live nearby? is specifically about distance and accessibility. If you live close, she's mentally calculating, we could be at his place in 10 minutes. If you live far, she's thinking, is the trip worth it? Your answer here should read the subtext and respond accordingly. If you live nearby, yeah, just a few blocks away. Why, are you thinking of checking out my place? If you live far, a bit far, but worth the trip, followed by a reason why it's worth it. The key is to understand that this question is a signal she's seriously considering spending more private time with you. Phrase number 6. Do you really think I'm that innocent? This phrase is pure sexual flirting disguised as an innocent question. When a woman says this, she's directly communicating that she has a sexual side she wants you to see. She doesn't say it to every man, only to those she feels comfortable enough with to reveal that part of herself. Why is this phrase so powerful? Because it's doing several things at once, challenging your perception of her. She's asking if you really see her only as a good girl, or if you understand that she also has desires and fantasies. Planting the seed of mystery. She's hinting that there's more to her that you haven't seen. She's implying a bolder, more sexual, more adventurous side. Extending an invitation. She's giving you permission to see her in a more sexual way, to treat her less like a delicate lady and more like a woman with desires. This phrase usually appears when you've been treating her too respectfully. She wants you to be bolder with her. The conversation has taken a slightly sexual tone. She feels like you're not picking up on her more subtle signals. It's her way of saying, stop treating me like I'm your little sister. I'm a sexual woman and I want you to acknowledge it. The wrong response would be something like, no, not at all. I can see your mischievous side. Too direct, and it kills the game. The right response keeps the playful tension. There's definitely something behind that smile, or innocent people are always the most dangerous. Remember, she's giving you permission to be more sexual in your interaction. Don't waste the opportunity by being overly respectful. Phrase number 7. I've never felt this connection with anyone before. This is a massive emotional and sexual statement disguised as a romantic comment. When a woman says this, she's doing something very vulnerable. She's admitting that what she feels with you is unique and special. But don't be confused. She's not necessarily talking about love or a serious relationship. She's talking about sexual chemistry and intimate connection. Connection in female vocabulary when there is sexual attraction means the chemistry between us is so intense that my body responds to you in ways I didn't expect. It's her way of saying, something about you awakens me in a way other men don't. This phrase usually appears when a lot of sexual tension has built up. You're in an intimate moment, deep conversation, physically close. She feels safe expressing vulnerability with you. Physical and emotional attraction are aligned. The trap here is responding in an overly emotional or romantic way. Saying something like, I feel the same, or you're special to me too, can kill the sexual tension. The correct response acknowledges what she said without matching her emotional level. I like how you feel when you're with me, or this is just getting started. Why do these responses work? Because they maintain mystery and tension. You show that you heard and value what she said without giving yourself away emotionally. Remember, when a woman becomes vulnerable with you this way, it's because attraction is already very high. Your job is to maintain that tension, not resolve it with words. Phrase number 8. So what now? This is possibly the most direct signal a woman can give you without explicitly saying, take me to bed. When she says, so what now? Especially in the context of a strong connection, she's basically giving you control, and asking you to take the initiative. It's her way of saying, I like where this is going, but I need you to be the one to take it to the next level. This phrase appears at crucial moments. At the end of a successful date, after a moment of physical intimacy, kiss, hug, closeness, when you're alone and sexual tension is high, during transitions, wrapping up an activity but neither of you wants the night to end. Why doesn't she take the initiative directly? For several psychological reasons. Women are wired to be receptive in sexual intimacy. They want to be led by a confident man. Taking direct sexual initiative can feel too aggressive for many women. They prefer to create the opportunity and let you take it. There's an element of protection. If you take the initiative and something goes wrong, she can say she just followed your lead. Your response to "so what now?" is critical. Losing response. I don't know, what do you want to do? Passing the pressure back to her. Winning response. Now I take you somewhere more private, or now let's see how well we connect when there are no distractions. The key is recognizing that this question is an invitation to sexual leadership. She wants you to decide and guide. Phrase number 9, I want you to come with me, but just you and me. This is one of the most elegant and powerful sexual invitations in the female repertoire. When a woman says this, she's combining 3 powerful psychological elements: desire, I want you to come; exclusivity, just you and me; and intimacy, with me. She's not accidentally being specific about just you and me. She's deliberately creating a scenario of exclusive intimacy. This phrase can appear in different contexts. I want you to come to my apartment, but just you and me. There's a place I want to show you, but just you and me. I want to continue this conversation in private, just you and me. Why is it so powerful? Because it's doing several things at once. It expresses active desire. She doesn't say, do you want to come? But I want you to come. There's a huge emotional difference. It establishes exclusivity. Just you and me removes any ambiguity about her intentions. This isn't a group or casual invitation. She's taking the lead in creating the opportunity for intimacy while maintaining her femininity. The beauty of this phrase is that it's elegant enough for her to maintain her dignity, yet clear enough for you to understand exactly what's happening. It's her way of saying, I've decided I want to be intimate with you, and I'm creating the perfect opportunity for it to happen. Your response should show that you fully understand the subtext. I like how that sounds. Or perfect. Just the two of us. This phrase is practically a full green light. If you hear it, she has already mentally decided that she wants intimacy with you. Phrase number 10, we are not going to do it tonight. This is one of the most misunderstood phrases in dating interactions. Many men hear it and automatically think it's a rejection. Big mistake. When a woman says, we're not doing that tonight, especially if it comes up naturally in conversation, it's often because she is already feeling close and connected. Think about it. Why would she bring up the topic if she wasn't already interested? This phrase can be what we call a symbolic resistance, a way to protect her image while internally feeling attraction. Why does she do it? For several psychological reasons. She wants to feel that she's not too easy or always agreeing, protecting her self-image. She wants you to show confidence and leadership naturally, without pressure. It's a test. She wants to see if you understand the dynamic or if you take the phrase as a total rejection. The key lies in how she says it and the context. If she says it defensively or keeps physical distance, it's probably a real no. If she says it with a smile, playfully, or stays close, it's symbolic resistance. The correct response is not, "It's okay, no problem," premature acceptance, nor, "Why not?" pressure. A better response would be something like, "Don't worry, we've got time," or "Nobody said anything about that," and then continue enjoying the natural connection. What she really wants is for you to maintain confidence, build connection and warmth, and let things flow naturally. In many cases, when a man handles this correctly, without pressure, but with confidence, she ends up feeling safe and more open to closeness. Here you have them, the 10 phrases every woman uses when she wants to sleep with you, but needs to maintain a certain level of elegance in the process. Remember, women speak a different language when it comes to communicating sexual desire. They don't expect you to be psychic, but they do expect you to understand the rules of the game. The next time you hear any of these phrases, you'll know exactly what's happening. You'll know that you're not imagining things or misreading signals. She's being as clear as she can while maintaining her femininity and elegance. Now you have the knowledge. What you do with it is entirely up to you. If this video helped you finally understand the female sexual language, hit like and subscribe for more content that actually works. And remember, the one who achieves intimacy knows how to understand the game. Now you do too. See you in the next video.